So I'm back at mile marker 4 where my daughter caught the dandy trout. I figured this is a good tutorial spot for because you guys are familiar with it now. But anyways, I marked a couple here at about 55 feet. The wind is barely blowing, so I should be able to keep them in position here really well, and I should just be able to do a tutorial. I am right on it right now. I hate the move. I have a pretty stout rod, but if you're going to definitely want something that can handle a 20-pound test. I put 17-pound on mine, but it can take up to 20-pound. Now I marked about I don't know, 5 or 6 down there. You can see my jig mark on the sonar. They're really nice. But I marked about 5 or 6 trout down there, so I don't expect it to take long. If it's going to happen, it usually happens pretty fast. If you're hoping to get like a 3 easy steps to lake trout vertical jigging, that's not me, man. I've always had to work for it, and vertically jigging is a working method of fishing. It's a very active way to fish. You're moving the boat, you're switching lures and rods out and stuff. So it's just like it's like bass fishing. It's a very active thing. You can't cook coffee. Like if we throw some spoons out the back, or some crankbaits, you can just troll along. You can make coffee while you're doing it. It's a pretty relaxing way to fish. This isn't that. Okay, there's a rise. You see the rise? He's up about 45. So I'm going to bring this up to 40. Hopefully connect with them. There's a second rise. There's my lure. Oh, that had a hit. There. We got him. Nice. Did you see the rise? So there's not much to it. You just... Okay. So I'm not gonna impress anybody at the competition with that catch, but that's the idea. Just a little laker. Get him back in there. Once again, proof that the stalking efforts are being successful here. I want to point out too that this is the larger of the paddle tails. Now this is a 4.3 inch paddle tail, and that little guy didn't hesitate to take it. But you saw the rise. That's the important thing, is whenever they come up like that, you can actually raise your lure in the water column. If you have a line counter, you can actually bring it up to meet them. And it doesn't matter how big or small they are, you can do the same method. It just works.